Hello everybody, Betway Waited to Win welcomes you, and good to have you with us for this Tuesday meeting out at Hollywood Bets Durbanville. There are 9 races in total. We're on the second race now. Just a reminder, of course, about all of our social media options that are available on your screen as well. And there's also an option to open up your Betway account whenever you feel the need to. You can just scan away at the necessary code and get involved in that too. There's the option for you. Right, guys, I've got Daryl Marie. Darren Burrows has also updated some information for us, so we'll go through it. Sunday was almost a clean sweep, wasn't it? Barpot, you got...
Isn't that water under the bridge now?
No, you got Barpot, you got the PAs, the one in the first...
We needed that, you know that...
PA was 8 times your money, eh?
Yeah, but the rest of the week wasn't too great with regards to exotics. So
yeah, but you did well.
At least it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
100%. Pity about the one in the first, but at least there was a refund.
Yeah.
On that first one, that never jumped.
Listen, I didn't want it to load. I was praying it wouldn't load. So
why?
Because the way it was acting up behind the pens.
Yeah. That's a problem. All right, well, let's get on to buy. Let's see if you can do it again. Buy pots now, first leg.
The safe route, Clyde, went all of 4, 5, 6, and 11. Now, Gravity improved pace last time out. It's going to strip fitter. He's got the beating of War Chariot. But War Chariot, I think, ran below par on debut. They expected more from him. And then Connery holds Pompey Warning, but Pompey Warning's got Bernard, and you know he likes to get them rolling on a fast track. He's certainly not as talented or ability-wise as Connery. I mean, he's got a lot more scope for improvement, but you never know how the track runs. So if he can get on his bicycle early, he could possibly run into the top 2. So the safe route for me, 4, 5, 6, and 11. Obviously, with regards to Gravity, we saw that form line being franked with Luce Verde winning from there.
Well, Pompey Warning is a 20-1 shot on the Betway account. 4 Gravities 11-5, 11 Connery is 3-1, and the 6 War Chariots 11-2. That's the latest on the market when we did the show this morning at about 10 o'clock. Let's put the information up, please. The second race, Daryl Marie's got his buy pot. Here we go. 4, 5, 6, 11. By 1, 2, 4. By Banker the 3. By 2, 3, 4. By 1, 4, 6, 7, 9. And 5 and 10 at the back. This buy pot will cost 360 Rand. So Gareth Jr. has got after the rain in the race here with Richard Fourie. They priced him up 15-10 this morning. Number 4 Silver Falcon is 19-10 second favourite. The 16 Streets 4-1. And a horse like Look for Hounds is priced up at 10-1. It's a A-division type race. I mean, anything from 112 down to a 94. So a smaller field, but good quality.
Yeah, some really nice horses over here.
Can we bank here or what's the plan?
No, I haven't banked it, Clyde. You know, after the rain, nice local debut. I mean, he was just collared very late. He meets Silver Falcon at better weight terms. I think it's 1.5 kilos. Prior to Silver Falcon's latest win, I think Justin Snaith was on record saying that he's a bit concerned that the going's firming up now for the son of what is Silvana. But he just keeps defying the handicapper and he keeps on winning. So I don't believe there's going to be much separating the two of them once again. Go back 3 runs in Look for Hounds form line, Clyde. You'll actually see he's got the better of after the rain. Now he's having his season debut in the Western Cape. I know it's possibly on a furlong sharp of his optimum trip, but he's going to race fresh, and who knows, he could just spring a surprise over here. So I went all of 1, 2, and 4.
Silver Falcon's in a winning mood, hasn't stopped winning lately, so let's see what happens. Daryl's of the view there may be a couple of dangers now, and from a place accumulator perspective, this is the plan today. 1, 2, 4, we're bankering 3 in the next leg of this PA. That's Princess Izzy. I think Darren's also very big on that. By 3 and 4, by 1 and 4, by 5 and 10, by 3 and 6, by 3, 5, 6, 8 and 10. The PA returned 8 times your money on Sunday. Let's hope we can do the same today. Here's the betting for the 4th from Betway, where Princess Izzy's priced up 15-10 this morning. Number 2, the second choice is Red Rose of Lancaster, is priced up at 33-10 as the second favourite. And then you've got number 10 on the card, Sun Spectacular, who's 4-1. There is one other in the single figures here, number 9, Pinstripe, 5-1. But you bank at Princess Izzy in most of the play, and Darren, I can tell you now, has banked it in his pick 6. So you guys are quite big on this.
Yeah, Clyde, you know, I was actually quite strong on Sun Spectacular last time. But then I actually saw the way down, her on the way down to the start. She doesn't have much substance. She looks very small and limited.
Okay.
So I'm certainly passing her by today. Princess Izzy. Really liked the improvement she showed in her second start. She was actually languishing at the back of the field. She quickened up beautifully.
Yeah.
That filly that beat her is certainly above average. That I can tell you now. She'll win her races. You know, Princess Izzy's half brother by Give Me the Green Light won over a mile and 2,000. So I think she's going to love the step up to 1450. I mean, 1400 being by Master My Faith. She'll even go a bit further in time to come. But on what she meets to date, I think she'll take a lot of beating. Her dangers could be Red Rose of Lancaster. Now, I've been watching her in her 2 starts to date. From what I've seen, I think she already needs further than what she gets today. I know she's stepping up a furlong, but I think she needs a mile plus. She'll be staying on in the latter stages. One that I'm certainly going to include in trifectas and quartets is number 1, Lady Luck. I liked her debut because that form line is holding up extremely well.
Okay.
Just a little bit concerned about the jockey arrangements because I'm of the opinion that Pierre Cornet also had the choice of rides and he's opted to go with a stable companion. Am I right?
Yeah. That's interesting.
And I don't really give her much of a chance.
Well, Lady
So-
Luck's 20 to 1.
Yeah.
Nice price.
So you know what, Clyde? Princess Izzy reproduces her later start. She'll be the one to beat.
She'll be the hard horse to beat. Okay, so that's enough information. I think with number 3, Princess Izzy, rubber stamp by both tipsters. Here we go. We'll put that information where it shows you that Princess Izzy is the right horse in the race and is hard to beat. Also got a pick 6 worked out from Darren. And here we go. Banker 3 by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 12. By 1, 4, 7, and 9. By the field by 4, 6, and 8. By 3, 6, 7, 8. So that's the spend, around 400 odd rand to get about 10%. Depends what you want to spend on your pick 6. Darryl, and we're rubber stamping that, huh?
I just want to touch on one thing, Clyde. Aldo Domé is getting down to 57 kilograms.
Yes.
On Red Rose of Lancaster, you think he's going to put up any
Well,
overweight?
let's see. We'll see what the race time will
When
make.
last have you seen him ride 57?
Long time. Well, let's
Charles
hope he does.
Dickens.
That's the last time. Let's hope he does it today for everybody. All right, that's your first leg of the pick 6. Let's get on. Not an easy race this year. They've got 4 to 1 the whole field in this particular event from a Betway market perspective. It's a maiden class field. It's over 1,400 meters. And I'm talking about the fact that the 4 Ice Rains, 4 to 1. Number 3, Give Me the Light, is 9 to 2. Number 6, Trip to Maputo, is at 11 to 2. And number 5, To a Penny, is at 6 to 1. 6 to 1 also the 8 Enchanted Sky. There are a number of them are still in single numbers. A field race, Mr. Marie?
Clyde, no.
Okay.
Let's start with
Good.
Gimme the Limelight, number 3. Now, she actually beats a filly called Red Moon Rising, right?
All right.
And Red Moon Rising has got the beating of Ice Rain and one other, Enchanted Sky.
Okay.
In saying that, if you just watch the replay of number 4, Ice Rain, you'll be super impressed
Okay.
in the manner in which she finished the race off. She was actually closing in hand over fist in the latter stages.
She's got to
Will
be 3
that
lengths.
run have brought her on enough to get it right in her second start? I think possibly yes. Could have woken her up. Let's just hope she can get into this race and be in a prominent position, because you don't want to be turning for home last at Durbanville.
No. And she's got a better draw, isn't she?
Yes. So I'll give her a winning chance. Now, give me the Limelight, number 3. Obviously, she's got the form. It's there for all to see. She's having a peak run. I actually think she'll be better on firm ground. So she's the obvious choice. Number 2. Now, let's see how Princess Izzy goes, Clyde. Which race was that in? Race 4.
Yep. Yeah, the banker.
Um,
Well, we hope it won by now.
the third race, isn't it? Is it the third or the fourth?
Fourth. First leg of the pick 6.
because she represents the same form.
Okay.
So if Princess Easy has franked the form, you can see Time for Love going close here. That was a very nice debut. Just a little bit of a concern for me. She started 50-1, so I don't know
Follow through.
how if she ran well
Well,
above
you've made a lot of sense
expectations.
about Ice Rain at this point in time, I must tell you. So perhaps then it's
Did
not
you watch
the whole
that replay
field.
now?
I
While we're
haven't, no,
talking?
unfortunately. But I'm just
Why?
saying,
You
well,
normally
you've summoned.
do. What are you looking at
No,
there? Form lines again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have watched the replay.
I'll watch it again. But there is one
So
very powerful form line. I don't know if it means anything. Where did I pick it up? There is a horse I picked up here with a very powerful form line. And I don't know what chance you give
Fatal
it.
Gem.
Yes.
It's number 12.
A lot of winners, my goodness me. A lot of winners from this Montalena form line. Has it helped at all?
Yeah, but somebody said to me the stable's going through a patch now, Clyde. They're vaccinating and she's coming off a rest from a wide draw. Listen, would I be surprised to see her win? No. Have I included her? No. So,
Hey, I'd be nervous with a form line like that. Very powerful.
okay,
Put
so
Fatal Gem in.
for the viewers that want to
Put
go
it in.
wider, Clyde, add in the 12.
Just in case. Well, it's not the best of draws. Okay, well, what have we got? A jackpot. Thanks, Daryl. Here we go. Here's your jackpot, everybody. We'll put it up for you. We're going 2, 3, 4, by 1, 4, 6, 7, 9, by 5 and 10, by 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. And just for the sake of it, I want to add the 12 into Daryl's jackpot myself because, as you know, I like the direct form. Race number 6 is a maiden class field. Let me get you straight into Mr. Maria. I just want to get an update on the betting for you guys, and then we can ask him what he likes. So, all right, what is the plan here? Let me pull it up. Beg your pardon. It's coming up now. The 9 Get Impressed is 11-5 on Betway. Number 7 Apache Chief is 7-2, and so is number 4 Notion at 7-2. I see 1 Diamond Rock in there 4-1. Candice Bass's stable, they're still, they're still in fairly good form, I would have thought. They haven't gone off for quiet. They're having consistent, winners. The stable's still well.
Now that the ground's firmed up, she's always made it clear, sorry, Clyde, that her horses are better performing on firmer ground.
Do you give Diamond Rock
I give it a strong winning chance.
Do you? Okay.
I give him a chance of reversing the form with Norshan.
Yeah.
If you watch that replay, you'd actually disagree with me because Norshan turned into the straight behind Diamond Rock and ran on bar. So it's hard to see him reversing the form on paper alone. But I just think Diamond Rock on a much firmer track from a 1 draw will push forward and closer to the pace this time round. Like we've touched on, Aldo's getting down to 57 kilograms today. I think he wants to make it worth his while, this wasting. It's not easy taking off weight, Clyde.
Tell me about it.
Norshan, costly to follow. Very costly to follow. I mean, who would have said he's still a maiden as a 5-year-old? He should have certainly have notched up a few wins by now. But on his day, he's going to get it right, and it could be today. That combination are really doing well. You can see 23 runners, 5 winners, several seconds.
They're in good form.
I don't know what to make of this form, Clyde, as of yet. Lexicon Point. Now that's number 7 and 9. No runners from there yet, or what?
No, nothing.
No runners.
No, very quiet.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm on the fence with regards to this form. Let's see how they perform today, because obviously there's nothing separating the two of them.
It's all looking Diamond Rock, I must be honest, what I'm seeing.
One I wanted to touch on, if you like Diamond Rock, how's this, Clyde? Go to number 6.
Jovial, yeah?
Eh?
The Jovial.
No.
Oh, number 6, sorry.
Makachev,
yeah?
Go back to that steadfast form line, right? Makachev had Jabu Jacobs. You finished a neck behind Diamond Rock. A neck.
Mm-hmm.
And when Richard Fury jumps on a horse for Pete Steyn, it's fancied. I mean, obviously, Pitts told him this one will be right there at the finish.
Yes.
So he just needs to settle in running. I think he could be a factor over here.
Okay. It could be a bit of a shrewdly to include into the play. Daryl's play. He's got another jackpot worked out for you now. If you haven't got on the first jackpot, here's an opportunity to get on the second one. 1, 4, 6, 7, 9. Although Diamond Rock's our first choice. ahead of 5 and 10, a match race next race, and then 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 by 3, 5, 6, 8 and 10. Seventh race on the card, the World Sports Betting Spinner Winner Slots Class 4. It's over the 1,600 metres. We mentioned something just now about this being a two-horse race, the seventh race. And just remind me who they were again.
Now, Claude, you know what I've just seen? The grain's actually good to soft now, eh?
Oh, it's not
They
on
had
top.
5 mils overnight. So the grain's not on top.
Okay, but you said a two-horse race, this race, in terms
No,
of... Well,
no.
there was a selection that in your jackpot.
Yes, I've only got 2 horses. Now, I've
What have you
taken
got here again, remind me?
a huge gamble here, Clyde.
Yep.
I've got 5 Max the Otto,
Yes.
and I've
Rule of
got
the
10
horse.
Rule of Thumb.
How big is Max the Otto?
Well,
What
Clyde,
do you think he weighs?
he's had 2 comeback starts, right? The first was over 1,000 meters. You can excuse him that because, and it wasn't a bad effort whatsoever. Beats him 4 lengths by Ragnar Lothbrock. Next time out, over the 1,400, was his second run after rest. He was given a chance from a tricky draw.
Yeah.
On that occasion, Key Shiraz, the winner, controlled the race up front. He went start to finish, so he got his fractions right. He was only beaten 5 lengths. Have a look at his rating. Come down to an 80. And the tongue tie goes on for the first time.
Oh, okay.
Aldo goes on. This
Interesting.
horse has to improve. I think off an 80, he's more than capable.
He wins this time of the year, doesn't he?
Who?
Max, he won. And last time he won in October of 22.
Oh,
Take him
what did
another
you say?
year, he'll come right, put him in the
lightning
play.
can strike twice. Or...
Yeah, yeah. You say rule of thumb's the other one, eh?
Yes. Now this is the
Number 10.
This is the horse that, I don't know, meant to have retired or had such a serious injury. But if you've seen his 2 comeback starts, you have to be ultra impressed with him. His return, he was last turning into the straight. He ran on extremely smartly in between runners. It was a great comeback run. Then last time out, he beat Gentleman Joe over the course and distance. Look at the penalty he got for that win, Clyde. A kilo. He's got a little bit of a tricky draw to contend with. I like the fact that they've kept Craig on him because Craig knows this horse extremely well. If he can just get him into a good enough position, one off the fence, I'll be more than happy. I think, although I've taken my chances over here, I think
You played it
could have
well.
got it right.
You played well. They're 2 shroodies. They're 2 shroodies, aren't they? Both of them have to go in terms of what you betting wise. Max the Otto 5 was 7 to 1. And the other one, rule of thumb number 10 is 9 to 1. Let's have a look at what the selections are out of this. You know what the plan is up front. Daryl's going each way with Max the Otter. Hopefully he can defy that last form line. Eighth race, let's get on to that. The penultimate of the day. Yeah, they got 7 to 5 about this horse number 6 for Pitstein. Mo Capitano, Pitstein and Richard Ferrie. This is the guy that Daryl Marie calls Wim. You know you're older than Peter. You know that though.
Never met Peter.
Well, you're older than him, so
When are you taking us to Cape Town?
one day soon.
I'd like to meet
So
Tom
can we be
Pitt.
with Wim Pitt, yeah, as you call him?
Well, you can't really fault this fella, Clyde. On debut, he was ultra impressive.
Yes.
I mean, he blew Boogie Fight away. Quick up smartly. Then found one too good for him in Mojo Man.
Yes.
Having his 3rd start. Trying the bend for the first time in an actual race. I don't know if he's galloped at this track before. He's gained extra. Excuse me. Although at the weights and ratings, he's got his work cut out. But he has a horse that's very unexposed. So you can't look too much into that. The horse slung in is double superlative. Now, we haven't seen him for 480 odd days. He's a high-class individual. There's a comment in the front of the book, Clyde.
Yeah.
He's doing great at home. Obviously, it's a prep for the season, but he's doing great. And, you know, he's got so much class about him that would I be shocked to see him make a winning return? I wouldn't.
And the
I
last
don't
time we
think,
saw,
I don't think he's going to be punished or vigorously
vigorously.
vigorously
Vigorously.
vigorously
There we go.
ridden.
You know, that was one of Anton's last rides, I think.
What?
This horse.
This horse?
Well, he hasn't ridden for it. Yeah, Anton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And plus, he's earned his rating over further, so you can't read too much into his rating. I think Darren Burrows is very bullish on a horse called King Regent, number 8. I haven't spoken to him why, but I think just looking at it on paper, King Regent, it could be the fact that he's coming back in distance and he's really been unbeaten over those sprinting trips.
And that Gainsford's won and triple times come from there. The form's fairly strong.
And another one you can't discount is Gimmy's Lassie, the filly in the race.
Okay.
So
there are a few. The 3's got to go in. No?
Yeah.
At least we saw Dean Cantermain Durban come and have a winner with Craig Zaki. It was good to see. All right, so we've touched on that. You kind of know where we stand now. Darren Burrows has made a recommendation for us in this race. He's going with number 8, King's Regent, as you say, maybe coming back in the trip is one of the reasons. And the other, the form line is very strong. Okay, now we go on to the last race today. It's over 1250 meters. It's a class 4 for the fillies and mares. This kind of race does normally present some sort of result, but we'll get some input from Daryl Marie around what he thinks we should be doing. Betway are of the view that the betting should read as follows. Number 6, Double Grand Slam, 7-2. Number 3, Unconquerable Lady, 11-2. And number 10, Nordic Quest, is at 6-1. So, Candice Bass got 2 of the top 3 in the market. Is that the way to play it, or what?
No, it's
what's your first choice?
I actually don't know, because there could be form lines that have been franked by now. Let's touch on number 8, Onisan.
Yeah.
What happens if Mo Capitano comes out and wins impressively in race 8? Because she represents the same form line. So then I might fall on her. Number 10, Nordic Quest. You got Princess Izzy and one other running on early in the day. Clyde, who was it? Time for
Love.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see how they perform. They could have both franked that form line by now.
And if they do, we've got to put this into the play.
Yeah. Then you got a filly that's returning from a 175-day layoff with a very, very positive comment in the front of the book. Fully fit, huge contender. That's number 6, Double Grand Slam.
Okay.
Busy Lizzie's returning from a layoff.
Fully fit, you said, eh?
Yes.
Okay.
She's returning from a layoff. She's ultra consistent. She may run fresh, and although it's on the sharp side for her, the sting is out of the ground. I wouldn't be shocked to see her go close. And then Unconquerable Lady really ran on smartly in her last start.
Yeah.
A little bit worried about that form line. There were several of them that flashed past the post in a line. But she's likely erased, and she does well on this track. So I don't know what to say, Clyde. I went wide. 3, 5, 6, 8, and 10.
Interesting. As Aldo's on Busy Lizzie as well. That form is that future girl came from there. Okay, well, I think it's that kind of race where really quartets-wise you want to play it where you have covered enough horses. We have got from Darren Burrows. He's recommended in the last race, if you're looking for something, that was Unconquerable Lady, he says, is an each-way consideration. So whatever you do, consider that. It's currently priced up at 11-2. Thanks for watching. Betway's waited to win on this Tuesday. We're back with you again Wednesday.